is up, YouTube? I hope everybody's doing great today. Today's video is not really going to be about anything related to what my workout was today. It's kind of going to be a little bit more about myself. Also, let me know in the comments if y'all like that trailer that I posted before. I got to talking. I'm kind of getting into all the video and editing and all that kind of stuff, so this is all pretty new to me. Even if it's something you don't like about it or something great you like about it, please let me know in the comments so I can change that or keep it the same. Just finished up my post-workout meal just a couple of minutes ago. I hit shoulders and arms today, and I tell you what, it was awesome. But today's video is not going to be about any of exercises that I've done or anything like that. Today is just going to be kind of talking about myself. That way y'all can get to know me a little bit better if you don't already know me. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So about myself, I'm from Tennessee. I've lived here pretty much my whole life. I was born in Greenville, which if you live in Tennessee, I'm sure you know where that's at. But I've kind of moved across the country pretty much my whole life. My dad has been a minister, so that's kind of been where I'm at, which sucks because I have to be the new kid at school quite a bit. However, I did get to travel, and I do love traveling, so that's awesome. I'm 17, and I will be 18 in May. Kind of my goals in life right now are to be a professional bodybuilder and to step on the Olympia stage. So right now I'm living up my goals. I push myself every day, even though we're kind of in a tough situation with the coronavirus. But that doesn't mean that I can't work out at all. Nothing's gonna ever stop me from working out, and no one will ever stop me from working out. But a little bit more about myself, other than the gym, is I love the outdoors. I love going fishing. I love going hunting. I don't hunt just for fun. I like food, so I mean, getting to kill a huge buck or doe is a lot of food, so that's pretty awesome. And then, I don't know about y'all, but I love deer jerky, and that's pretty cool. You know, I guess a good thing about wanting to be a bodybuilder is I love food. I will eat pretty much anything. Of course, I won't go and eat pretty much anything because then I'll just get fat, and that's not what I want. But I could if I wanted to. There's only a few things that I won't eat, but I'll eat anything from seafood to any kind of steak or chicken, you know, anything like that. I'll eat any kind of bread you can think of. I love bread. But a little bit about my fitness background and kind of where I am now and where I came from, and I'm gonna try to keep this brief. I started off working out summer year, transitioning from a sophomore to junior, and I started work out. I had worked out prior to that because I had played football, but I never really pushed myself. But I started getting serious during that time, and during then I lived in Alabama, and there's a gym there that was not too far from my house, and so I started working out there. I didn't really have the mindset that I do now because I didn't really want to be a bodybuilder whenever I first started working out. I just kind of wanted to get in shape and be fit and get jacked. But you know, over the course of me working out and seeing guys in the gym that were huge and that did compete in bodybuilding, that really drove my interest up. And then really, you know, I wanted to continue working out for the rest of my life. And you know, over the course of, you know, growing up, and you have to decide what you want to be because you have to make money in life to live. And I never really knew, you know, there'd be things that I'd say I'm going to do, and then a couple weeks later I'd change, or I'd keep it for a month or two and then change. And I never really had a serious mindset of what I wanted to do. So, you know, after working out and seeing guys that would bodybuild and do it as a career, you know, I absolutely just loved that idea. And so that developed into me wanting that. So that's kind of what got me into wanting to be a professional bodybuilder one day. Um, but a little bit about my story and working out up to now is, again, so I was working out in the gym, and uh, I was just tired of being I wasn't necessarily overweight, but I did have a lot of extra body fat that I didn't want. So I knew that I was going to have to change the way I was eating and change my habits of exercising to be able to get there, because if I stayed the same, then I'll just get fat, and as I grow older, it'd get even worse. And one day I'd like to have a family, and living is gonna living a long life will be determined on what you do now and how you take care of yourself and the habits that you develop. So that's not really all of why I kind of got into fitness, but that's a big reason, is wanting to get in shape. But now looking back, there'd be times that I'd wake up and I would just not want to go. I wouldn't want to go to the gym. I'd see people eat a big old bag of Cheez-Its or Goldfish. Those are one of my favorite snacks to eat. And, that'd be tough to not give into that, but, because I never really had a high metabolism, so whatever I ate, I carried on with me. And especially not exercising much, that caused it to be even worse. So seeing that, and then waking up and not wanting to go to the gym, it was tough for the first, I want to say, 6 months, even maybe up to 8 months. But after I realized that I wanted to do this as a career, if I don't get to work out, it ticks me off. If I get in trouble with my parents, which doesn't really happen often, I try to be a good person. But if there's ever a time that I do and I don't get to work out, it's awful. It's almost like a teenager, or I'm still a teenager, but a young teenager getting their phone taken. That's how important the gym is to me. And so I hate when I can't work out, and especially during all this time of the coronavirus. Luckily, I have a couple things that I can use that help and will definitely carry me through, but I still miss the gym, and I still miss everything that is about it, and the environment, and just being in there and giving it my best, and just it's also a huge stress reliever. So that's another thing that stinks, is just sitting at home. That's not fun. But anyways, that's a little bit about myself. Again, let me know how you like my video so far. I'm very new to this, so if I sound boring or if I sound monotone, I'm sorry. Things will get better as I go, and I learn more things, and I understand how to create good YouTube videos. But I really appreciate everybody who has taken their time to watch this, and I hope you enjoy my videos, and I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to my videos, and I hope you guys I'll see you in the next one.